If your cat does this, it means you are their favorite person. And believe it or not, many people live with cats for years without ever noticing these surprising signs. Today, you're going to discover behaviors that may seem simple, but actually say a lot about how much your cat trusts you, loves you, and has chosen you as the #1 human in their life. So make sure to stay with me until the end, because some of these signs are rarely talked about, and once you notice them in your cat, everything will make a lot more sense. Cats are masters of silent communication. Unlike dogs, they don't show affection in obvious ways all the time, and that's exactly why many people think cats are cold or too independent. But the truth is that feline affection is subtle, deep, and extremely selective. When a cat chooses someone as their favorite person, they show it in very specific ways. And if you start paying attention from now on, you'll begin to see your cat in a whole new light. Before we continue, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because that helps us a lot to keep bringing amazing content about cats and animal behavior. And leave a comment down below telling us if you think your cat has already chosen you as their favorite, because by the end of the video, I really want to know if any of these signs happen in your home. Now, pay close attention to this first sign, because it's one of the most important of all. If your cat slowly blinks at you, that's huge. This gesture is known as a cat kiss, and it's one of the greatest displays of trust in the feline world. When a cat looks directly into your eyes and slowly closes their eyelids, they're showing that they feel completely safe around you. Among cats, staring without blinking is seen as a threat or a challenge, so when your cat chooses to slow blink, it's as if they're saying, in their own language, "I trust you, I don't see any danger here." Many feline behavior experts say this gesture only happens when there's a strong bond. And what's even more interesting is that if you slow blink back, many cats will respond by doing it again, strengthening this silent connection between you. If your cat does this often, especially when you talk to them, approach them, or simply make eye contact, you can be sure you hold a very special place in their heart. Another extremely revealing behavior is when your cat chooses to sleep near you or directly on top of you. Sleeping is the most vulnerable moment for a cat, because that's when they are fully relaxed and defenseless. So when your cat decides to nap on your lap, by your feet, on your chest, or even on your head, it means they see you as a source of protection. It's not just about comfort or warmth, it's a deep sign of trust. Even if they have the entire house to choose from, if they always end up coming back to sleep near you, it shows that your presence brings them calm and security. Many cats even choose to sleep with their favorite person because that person's scent, breathing rhythm, and heartbeat make them feel safe. If this happens to you, know that your cat doesn't just like you, they fully trust you and feel protected by your side. Now, perhaps one of the most curious and strongest signs of all, when your cat follows you around the house. You get up from the couch and, almost automatically, they get up too. You go to the bathroom and they appear, sitting near the door as if keeping an eye on you. You head to the kitchen, change rooms, and there they are again, watching every move you make. This may seem like a simple thing, but it isn't. Cats don't do things by accident, and they certainly don't follow someone without an emotional reason behind it. When a cat follows you around the house, it shows that they enjoy your company and feel comfortable by your side. Even without direct interaction, just being near you is enough. In feline behavior, voluntary closeness is one of the strongest signs of affection. Your cat doesn't need to be on your lap all the time to show love. Choosing to stay in the same space, watching you or lying nearby, is already a clear sign of connection. This behavior also indicates that you are their main point of reference inside the home. Your cat learns your routines, recognizes your movements, and feels calmer when they know where you are. In domestic environments, cats tend to follow the person who provides emotional security. If your cat chooses to follow you, it's because they trust that, by your side, everything is safe. In addition, many cats follow their favorite person out of positive curiosity. They want to be part of your routine, understand what you're doing, and stay involved in your daily life. For a cat, this is a form of social bonding. They're not watching you out of suspicion, but out of interest, affection, and attachment. If your cat acts like a silent shadow, walking behind you through the house, sitting near doorways, or positioning themselves in strategic spots to watch you, you can be sure that you are their emotional base. In moments of calm, they stay close. In moments of movement, they follow. For an animal known for its independence, choosing to follow someone consistently is a powerful demonstration of trust, affection, and genuine preference. And there's a behavior that many people find strange, confusing, or even a little contradictory, but it's actually one of the clearest signs of feline love. When a cat gives you gentle little bites or simply places their mouth on you without hurting. These light, controlled, and completely non-aggressive bites are known as love bites. They are part of a cat's natural language and only occur when the animal feels extremely comfortable, safe, and emotionally connected to someone. Among cats, this type of bite usually happens between kittens, littermates, or cats with a very strong bond. It's a form of social interaction, almost like delicate play mixed with affection. When your cat does this to you, they are including you in that same level of intimacy. Cats know exactly how much force to use and choose not to hurt, which shows self-control and absolute trust. If it were aggressive behavior, the cat's body would be tense, ears pinned back, and the bite would be sharp and sudden, completely different from a love bite. This behavior usually appears during calm moments, while you are petting the cat, talking to them, or when they are simply relaxed by your side. Often, these bites come along with purring, gentle licking, kneading, or rubbing their face on you. All these signs together reinforce that the cat is expressing affection in their own way, using the language they've known since kittenhood. Another very important detail is the exclusivity of this behavior. If your cat only gives these gentle bites to you and not to other people in the household, it indicates that they see you as someone special. They feel safe enough to let their guard down and interact on a more intimate level. For an animal naturally cautious like a cat, allowing this level of closeness is rare and extremely meaningful. So, although many people might find this behavior strange or misinterpret it, a love bite is actually a deep sign of trust, emotional connection, and affection. It's a feline way of saying that you are part of their inner circle and that the bond between you is strong, genuine, and special. Another powerful and extremely meaningful sign is when a cat shows its belly. Many people know that a cat's belly is an extremely sensitive area, but few understand the true meaning of this gesture. When a cat rolls onto its back and exposes its belly in front of you, it isn't necessarily asking for petting at that moment. In reality, it's demonstrating a deep level of trust. It's as if the cat is saying, "I trust you so much that I can expose the most vulnerable part of my body without fear." For a naturally cautious animal, this type of exposure is rare and extremely revealing, showing that the cat feels completely safe in your presence. Showing the belly goes far beyond a simple physical behavior. In the feline world, it is a form of total surrender, a signal that the cat accepts you into its inner circle. When a cat feels threatened or insecure, it would never adopt this posture. Therefore, if your cat does this frequently around you, it is a clear indicator of favoritism. The cat isn't just relaxed, it is communicating that it trusts you more than anyone else around. It's a silent demonstration of a deep emotional bond and absolute security. Some cats even take it further. They may roll fully onto their backs, stretch their paws, or rub against the floor, almost as if they are sharing a moment of total vulnerability with you. While some people interpret this as an immediate request for petting, that is not always the case. Often, the cat simply wants to express comfort, trust, and the feeling of being in a safe space. It knows that by your side, it is not at risk, which is a sign that you have become a central and reliable presence in its life. Another fascinating aspect is the selectivity of this behavior. Cats don't expose their bellies to just anyone. They carefully choose those they feel safe and emotionally connected with. If your cat only shows its belly near you and not with other household members or visitors, this is irrefutable proof that you hold a special place in its heart. This gesture goes beyond trust. It is a clear demonstration that you are its favorite person, someone with whom it feels emotionally secure and comfortable enough to be completely vulnerable. There is also a subtle but powerful detail: the frequency and duration of this behavior. The more your cat rolls onto its back near you and remains relaxed, the stronger the message of affection and bond. Some cats even combine this gesture with other signs of affection, such as purring, kneading, or rubbing their head against you, further strengthening the connection between you. In short, when a cat shows its belly near you, it is doing something rare, profound, and full of meaning. It is choosing you as someone safe, trustworthy, and essential in its life. It is silent yet intense love, expressed through absolute trust and genuine favoritism. And pay attention to a detail that many people don't even notice, but which is extremely meaningful: when a cat rubs its face against you. This gesture, often seen as simple affection or play, actually has a very deep significance in the feline world. When a cat rubs its face, body, or even tail against you, it is leaving its scent on you, marking you as part of its emotional territory. For the cat, this is a way of communicating to the world that you are part of its life, that you are theirs in a special and exclusive way. This behavior is part of a natural instinct called facial marking, which cats use to create and reinforce social bonds. They have scent glands around their head, chin, and the base of their ears, and when they rub these areas on you, they transfer their scent, creating a kind of seal of trust. This gesture is not performed with just anyone. It is reserved only for those the cat considers special, someone they see as a safe and trusted part of their life. Furthermore, rubbing their face on you is not only about marking physical territory but also emotional territory. It is a way of including you in their social group, recognizing you as part of their family. For an animal that values security and routine so highly, this act demonstrates that the cat feels comfortable, protected, and emotionally connected to you. The more your cat repeats this behavior, the more it is reinforcing that bond and silently saying, "I trust you, I enjoy your company, and I want you to always be around." Another important point is that many cats combine this gesture with other displays of affection, such as purring, kneading with their paws, or leaning against you. Together, this creates a complete language of silent affection, showing that you are not just someone close. You are the chosen one, their favorite. So, if your cat often rubs its face against you, know that this is one of the clearest signs of deep trust and strong emotional connection a cat can show. It is the feline way of saying, "You are my special human, and no one else takes your place in my heart." Another very important point that reveals the deep bond between you and your cat is how they react when you come home. If they come to greet you, meowing, rubbing against you, or even showing positive excitement, like running, jumping, or holding their tail high, this is a clear sign of attachment and happiness at your presence. Cats are creatures of habit and can recognize routines and people with remarkable precision. When your arrival changes their behavior, causing signs of joy or anticipation, it means that you hold enormous emotional value for them. For an animal often considered independent, this kind of reaction shows that you are their reference, someone they associate with safety, comfort, and affection. Now, something that might surprise many people: when a cat brings you gifts. These gifts can range from a toy to a sock, a piece of paper, or even something they hunted, small treasures from their world. For cats, this behavior is much more than just play. It is a form of care and sharing. By bringing something to you, the cat is showing that they care about you, recognize you as an important part of their life, and want to share something valuable. This gesture may seem strange or even inconvenient to us humans, but in the feline world, it is one of the most sincere expressions of affection and connection. Additionally, these gifts act as a form of silent communication. It's as if the cat is saying, "Look, I thought of you, and I want you to be part of my life and my moments." They are including you in their routine, sharing what is important to them. Often, just observing this behavior can be very touching because it shows that the cat not only trusts you but values your presence enough to want to share experiences, even symbolically. This kind of gesture, combined with other signs of affection, demonstrates that the bond between you is special and exclusive, reinforcing that you are your cat's favorite person. Another very strong sign, one that often goes unnoticed, is the way a cat seeks you out in moments of stress, fear, or unfamiliar situations. Imagine there are visitors at home, construction noise, fireworks, or any change in routine that causes discomfort for the animal. If, in response, the cat chooses to stay by your side, lean against you, or simply observe what's happening while remaining close, this reveals something very important. You are their safe haven. Cats are naturally cautious animals and, by instinct, seek protection when they feel vulnerable. The fact that your cat looks specifically for you instead of hiding alone or approaching someone else shows that they trust you deeply, recognize you as a source of safety, and see your presence as essential for coping with stress. This behavior is not just about physical comfort, but also about emotional support. When a cat comes to you in moments of fear, it is showing that it believes you can help it feel safe, that you are the person it can trust completely. It is choosing you as a reliable companion, demonstrating that you are someone it can lean on, even if silently. For those who live with cats, this gesture is extremely meaningful because it reveals the depth of the bond between you and your feline companion. And we cannot forget one of the most emblematic signs of affection and emotional well-being: purring. Although purring can have different meanings, such as self-regulation, pain relief, or communication with other cats. When it happens while the cat is beside you, being petted, or simply relaxing in your presence, it becomes a clear demonstration of trust and contentment. In this context, purring is a direct reflection of emotional comfort. The cat is silently saying that it feels safe, loved, and happy with you nearby. The more the cat combines purring with other affectionate behaviors, such as rubbing its head against you, kneading with its paws, or curling up on you, the more evident it becomes that it is establishing a deep and exclusive emotional bond. Another interesting point is observing the frequency and intensity of these signs. Some cats may approach only during moments of stress or loud noises, while others maintain this closeness even in everyday situations, simply to reinforce security and their bond with you. Both behaviors indicate that you are a central presence in their life, someone they choose above anyone else as a source of comfort and protection. For an animal often seen as independent or reserved, this conscious choice to seek you out reveals a level of attachment, preference, and affection that is rare and precious. Therefore, if your cat runs to you in moments of discomfort and purrs while relaxing by your side, it clearly shows that you are more than just a caregiver. You are their safe refuge, the person they prefer and trust, and the source of emotional well-being they choose above all else. These silent gestures, seeking your presence in difficult moments and purring while close to you, are powerful expressions of feline love, absolute trust, and an exclusive bond that only someone truly special can earn. Perhaps the most beautiful sign of all is when a cat simply chooses to be with you without asking for anything in return. No food, no toys, no active affection, no immediate expectations. The cat just stays there, close to you, in the same room, lying on the floor, on the couch, or even sitting quietly and watching you. For a cat, this gesture is huge. It shows that your presence alone is enough. It's not interest, convenience, or habit. It's a choice. And for such a selective and independent animal, that choice is love in its purest form. Cats don't get close to just anyone. They assess their environment, tone of voice, movements, and emotional energy. When a cat decides to stay near you without wanting anything, it's saying that it feels safe, comfortable, and emotionally balanced by your side. It trusts you enough to lower its guard, relax its body, and simply exist there. This kind of silent companionship is one of the greatest proofs of bonding, because it can't be forced, trained, or bought. It grows naturally from a relationship built day by day on respect, patience, and understanding a cat's true nature. Many times, this type of affection goes unnoticed precisely because it isn't dramatic. There's no persistent meowing, no clear requests, no obvious displays. But it's in this silence that the deepest affection lives. A cat that chooses to stay close without direct interaction is saying, "I like you. I trust you. I feel good here." For those who live with cats, understanding this completely changes how the relationship is seen. Over time, this closeness often deepens. At first, the cat stays in the same room. Then it chooses a spot closer to you. Eventually, it may lie beside you, lean against your body, rest its head on you, or even sleep nearby. Sleeping close is another very strong sign, because sleep is when an animal is most vulnerable. If a cat sleeps near you, it means it recognizes you as part of its safe territory. This silent bond also appears in small everyday details. The cat that follows you from room to room, positions itself where it can see you, or lies nearby while you work, read, or watch TV. It doesn't want anything other than to share the moment. For cats, this is true companionship. It's partnership. It's belonging. Now tell me, how many of these signs does your cat show with you? Does your cat stay close without asking for anything? Follow you around the house? Sleep nearby or always choose the same room you're in? Write it in the comments, because I love reading your stories. Each one is special, emotional, and helps others better understand the silent language of cats, while also strongly supporting the channel. And if you made it this far, comment "My cat chose me," so I know you stayed until the end and truly connected with this content. This simple comment helps the video reach many more people. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who loves cats, or with someone who still thinks cats are cold or unaffectionate. Many people just need to learn how to look more closely to realize how deep and loving these animals truly are. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying until the end. Your support, your time, and your presence here make all the difference. I'll see you in the next video.